Paradox has finally released the first dev diary for Stellaris Console Edition, and it's looking like the predictions I made in my last console update video are looking pretty accurate. In this dev diary, the community ambassador Mr. Freak confirmed again Paradox is on track to release Overlord in early 2023, and started releasing information on the changes coming in this update, which I will be going over in this video. No release date was given, however, it's pretty standard to have 5 or so developer diaries before the release, with one released each week, which places the release date closer to March, but I still expect a release date announcement mid-February or late February. Now, let's go over some of the changes that were introduced in this dev diary. The dev diary mostly went over Unity and Influence and how it will be changing in the free update that will be coming along with Overlord. Unity in Console Edition is pretty easy to ignore right now, as its only real function is to unlock traditions. After this update, Unity will be used for edicts, traditions, megastructures, and ascending planets. Ascending planets is new in this update, and I will be covering it a bit later in depth. Along with these changes to Unity, Influence will now be used for starbases, making claims, habitats, and gateways. Effectively, Unity is used for the management of your empire, think pushing through infrastructure funds, and actual governments passing through social legislation to affect how the society runs, while Influence is now actually used to spread your influence via starbases, building new places to live like habitats, or making travel easier through gateways. Gateways also increase your influence over other empires, as having 2 gateway networks connected improves relations. In this update, Empire Sprawl is also going to be changed into Empire Size. With this, there is absolutely no way to increase your admin cap. The penalties will be significantly lower, so you will be able to outgrow the penalties caused by the increase in Empire Size. You will get the first 100 Empire Size for free, with no penalties to the cost of technology or traditions, but once you go over 100 Empire Size, the cost for technology and traditions will slowly increase. This makes sense, as if you think about spreading technology or traditions across a real civilization, the larger the population and size, the harder it is to do. This makes playing tall more viable, but the increase in profit from playing wide still makes it superior, but not outrageously so. To help meet the new demand for Unity, admin buildings will supply a steady source of Unity, as well as factions which will no longer supply influence. There will also be buildings that will turn consumer goods into Unity. This means the traditional bureaucracy planet will be replaced with a Unity planet. As previously mentioned, planetary ascension will also be introduced in this update. In the simplest of terms, planetary ascension increases the specialization of a planet. By spending Unity, you can ascend a planet, increasing its specialization effect, decreasing its impact on your empire size, and increasing the resettlement chance. The cost of each subsequent ascension will increase by 50%, which will add up very quickly. You will also have a cap. While not mentioned in the dev diary, I personally suggest that you save Ascension for planets you can hyper-specialize and terraform for their specific kind of production. Think a Ecumenopolis Forge world, where the population size significantly impacts your empire size, and its output and upkeep have a massively disproportionate impact on your economy. As previously mentioned, edicts will now cost Unity. However, it is not that straightforward. With the change, you will have an edict fund. It is very important that you understand how the edict fund works. The edict fund is essentially fake Unity you can use on your edicts with no cost to your actual Unity income. You can increase the edict fund through traditions, ascension perks, and technology. If you go over the edict fund, the amount you go over will be deducted from your actual Unity income. Previously, this would have been very insignificant, but with the amount of things that now require Unity, losing a large amount of Unity income can be very detrimental. What was not mentioned in the dev diary is the fact that edict costs increase with empire size. but your edict fund does not. Edicts are also not on a timer anymore, and when you turn them on, they will be continuously on until you manually turn them off. This means you can apply an edict the second that you need it, and turn it off the second that you don't need it. While this is great, it does mean that there's going to be another thing for you to micromanage. Now, that was everything from this week's Dev Diary. If you would like to be alerted when next week's Dev Diary comes out, subscribe and hit the bell. If you found this video to be helpful, please press the like button down below, and I will see you next week.